Iron Mountain, Michigan. Iron Mountain, Michigan. Alright, I'm a little curious what this business used to be. I want to get a closer look. I think I want to park here overnight, which this shopping center area is next to the Walmart. And I would park at the Walmart for getting groceries in the morning. And I would have seriously considered it for Wi-Fi, but Tractor Supply is pretty good for Wi-Fi. Except I seem to be breathing in a lot of exhaust. This spot looks good, but I don't think it's going to save me from the exhaust. There was a helicopter that flew in. The hospital's across the street. The street is busy itself. I think I'm breathing in some pollution there, but that helicopter, after it landed, I just started smelling all kinds of exhaust coming from it. It's taken off now. I think it's rare that it probably drops down here, but when it does, that's a lot of pollution. I think this building used to be a Kmart. It's hard to read. There's some kind of indentation that says Big K. Gives me the impression of a Kmart. I don't know what else I would be reading. Big K, I seem to see here. But I don't recall a storefront ever having the brown top like that for Kmart. As I get closer, there's a stripe underneath the word big. That's all it is Big K. An old Kmart? Old Kmart department store. I mean, it's very set up to be like for a department store. What other evidence is there? If it was a Kmart, it was abandoned a long time ago. It's hard to tell. I wonder if Kmart ever provided Wi-Fi to the customers. I'll never know. I don't recall ever picking up free Wi-Fi from a Kmart. Yeah, I gotta admit, as tempting as it is to have good Wi-Fi. Oh, a bat! Wow, there's a bat cave. Wow, it's making all kinds of noise. Another bat, as long as they're not rabid. There's supposed to be a bat cave in this city. I was curious about checking out. It's kind of what keeps me here. People are reporting that they actually see bats. Yeah, those bats actually make audible noises I could actually hear. I'm thinking it'd be wiser for getting away from the road pollution to be closer to the store. But then I'll be without Wi-Fi. But the cleaner air is definitely more desirable. I don't think I have to worry about any business being angry at me for being parked close to the building. They got nothing. So yeah, this car can roll pretty easily. I just want to go back, but I got to turn the wheels a little bit. I don't want to go straight back completely. It's gonna start going downhill at some point. Yeah, it's just way too polluted on that road, way too busy. People are up and down this road in large numbers, don't know where they're going. But it's busy, that's all I know. Well, I've suddenly become much less happy being parked here in this spot because of one RV. It's all it takes. It takes one semi truck, one RV to just start running that secondary motor. Makes a lot of noise. I'm not smelling the pollution. I'm gonna walk around this building, see if maybe I can park on the other side. That might be desirable. Alright, this was not a half bad spot to sleep. I see it's kind of a dumping ground too, that they're tossing out couches. get some furniture. And I'm not too far of a walk from the Walmart, which I'll go to and get some groceries. I pretty much have a camp spot. I'd like to spend a couple of days here. I'm pretty far north where I can comfortably just try to pass the time until it's time to start heading south again. This ain't a bad spot to spend a few days. A little bit better than the grocery store. Alright, I'm walking to the Walmart. There's no straightaway, it's a bit of a drop down below. They got a fence all up to the front. It's a big cutout. So the Walmart was built in a much lower level, and then they have a wall. I can see why they have a smaller parking lot now. But I can get around that fence because it doesn't go all the way back. So just gotta go down a steep hill. Yeah, Walmart didn't build themselves exactly. I should have brought my walking stick. Walmart didn't build themselves exactly on a flat piece of land, so they were working with a smaller piece of real estate from the start on their choice. Yeah, this ain't too bad. It's not like trying to cross a swampy area. Yeah, it's quite a wall. They're holding back the soil with these thick wooden slabs. And then that's a concrete on the other end. No loitering signs all around. I can respect that. Up here is where I'm parked, ain't bad though. Just gotta be willing to find these places. Find the right spots when Walmart is too constricted. So I came back to Iron Mountain Park because it's hot out, and now I'm cooking a little something. I didn't choose the spot I was at yesterday quite yet because the shade hasn't quite covered it. I'll be waiting a little bit longer before moving over there, and then that should be the better shade. I'm cooking some chicken and rice, and pretty much just started, sort of. Just getting that done. I made sure to roll up the windows for the other side. It's pretty important to restrict the airflow so that I don't waste heat. Thinking once the shade covers the whole parking spot, then I'll move my car over, push it over. Well, behind the building I can see why I did not hear any trains passing by when there's clear evidence of growth that trains would not be going through these trees. Nothing has gone through. That means these tracks haven't been used for years to give these trees enough time to grow. Alright, further behind, closer to the Walmart area, I really can't even see the track so much. Now, they really let it just get ignored. I mean, yeah, if they wanted to bring it back, it's not hard to bring those big machines through and replace everything and clear everything quickly. But I just don't have a need for this track. And it's come a bit of a dumping ground back here. I see various trash. I smell sewage now, which I think it's this fenced in area with the vents on top. I think this used to be a landfill that they've covered over, and now I'm really smelling it. Methane-like smell. Wow, it's a jungle going across the tracks. But you don't smell that smell. I slept not far from here, and I didn't smell this smell where I was at. But I'm certainly smelling it along the tracks. I've been on some overgrown tracks before. And this is another one. So they have a different route that they take, I guess. I wonder how far this goes. This is really curious. A lot of times they'll turn these types of tracks that are abandoned into trails, but they don't do that here. Too far north, maybe. It looks like it'd be a kind of a neat trail to make in Iron Mountain that runs behind the Walmart. I'll have to look at the map. I don't think I want to just wander too far from my car. Goes quite a distance. I could just imagine when these tracks were first abandoned, people, if anybody wandered down here, they would have been thinking that the tracks were still used and wouldn't want to bother the trains because of all the regulations going on with that. But now it's very clear and obvious that the tracks are abandoned. Just, you gotta give it time. So when I started and I think a lot of times when I first started my journey 12 years ago, this overgrowth would not have been here. If I had wandered around this area, I probably would have not seen so much overgrowth. There might have been some trains still running on the track 12 years ago. And I think, what if I had headed off in this direction? Because a lot can change in 12 years. So it does curve to the right. I'm still behind the Walmart. There's an automotive center over there. These abandoned tracks go off quite a distance. It'd be something better to look at the map about. Right, so I'm at this abandoned store for the day. I don't really plan on moving. The library opens at 1 on a Sunday, but I'm not interested in making that drive. Just too warm. I cut down further into the seat, and now the propane tank sits lower. I think that's acceptable. It's very stable now that it's deeper in, and I like that it sits lower too. I cooked chicken and rice. I'm not very hungry, but I was foolish enough to buy a whole steak, and I didn't even finish that chicken until today. It sat nearly 24 hours, but I made sure that there's enough water so that the chicken was submerged underwater for a chance at it to survive not getting infected. I think there's a good chance that I'm not going to be infected by the chicken, but I'm just not hungry, so that's going to be my problem on these hot days. I shouldn't have bought that steak. I could have done fine with what I had already. I'll have to think about it, but if I want to take advantage of the shade, it's already starting to show with these trees over here. Just have to move a little bit. Some kind of an old-timey electrical unit thing. I don't know what year. That's a railway. Okay. Railway signal. Yeah, it's a part of this post. So it's a part of whatever they got going on here. It looks like it's completely disconnected. This is probably all cable or all copper wire. Looks like it's copper wire inside there. Yeah, I would guess it's disconnected. Safe-Tran Systems, sitting next to this pretty much abandoned railroad track that goes through the whole city. But I mean, it's obviously not being in use. So this wood piece, I think, was for one of the lines. This jar, which has a lot of bugs in it, was right here. And then the glass, oh, it's all shattered. Some kind of light signal thing is just sitting here with this jar around it. So yeah, my body is just not acting how I want it to. I was just standing, using my tablet, just standing outside the car, and I started feeling sick, and then I had to go poo. And I'll just say that now that I've cut back on honey, and it's only been 3 days, I'm pooping twice a day now instead of just once. So that's the give and take, is cutting back on honey is now leading to me increasing the amount of bulk in food that I consume. So last night I had a sickness that wakes me up and kills my energy, all in my stomach. This is not fun. And this is really dark, even through the stubble. Alright, I'm interested in checking out a bat cave that's advertised on Google Maps. Just a mile from the library. Been parked here all day. Weather's decent, so I need to get a little exercise, check out new places. And the bat cave sounds pretty cool. Sounds like something they would charge money for. So I'm taking the bicycle up, and it's almost a 200-foot incline. So all I can do is walk the bicycle up. The return will be easy. Pretty neat view, climbing higher and higher. Good exercise. Iron Mountain. I guess it kind of has earned its name. Mountain View Ice Arena. It looks like a trail here. I think I'd prefer taking it. It's a little steep. They got trail markings here, but they don't make any sense. What's a Bob Gnarly? Are they just advertising business? I'm just trying to get to the bat cave. Oh, what's that? Should be a parking lot somewhere. And then the bat cave. I should have taken a shortcut. This trail's all over the place. Oh no, what? No, I gotta go down? I think I missed my turn somewhere. What? Seems a little off course. I feel like I'm going off course. But maybe not. Millie Mine Bat Viewing Site. Viewing platform and whatever. So this is the road. Bat Cave Road. Oh, they got signs to read. Yeah, they got a major mountain biking trail. Oil, gas, and mineral. Alright. So this caged system is the bat cave. And they don't want you anywhere near it. So they don't want you going in here anymore. Big bat colonies. I want to say that yesterday around the Walmart, I watched a seagull chasing a bat, trying to catch it out of the air. It had about 4 or 5 contacts, but never actually was able to snatch it. I've never seen anything like it. And there are quite a few bats around whatever the old Kmart or Walmart area. Yeah, I'm never impressed with those bat boxes. They never seem to have bats. But this is probably the real deal. I guess, people have reported that they've seen bats. Somebody has to come in here and mow this. I think somebody mows this. They put up this big structure. And you can tell that people have climbed over the fence on this side, because it's a little broken here. They don't want you getting right up there. That's pretty neat. Alright, and then from the bat viewing area, just go down this trail for an overlook of the city, I think. I'm not sure if they didn't seem to discourage bicycling on this trail, but it's not easy to do. Berm Cruise, logging and Millie Hill. Oh, I guess I could read that. Chapin Mine D Shaft Hoist Building. I guess they have all the trees gone and then they've replanted them now. Van Planten Fox Mill. They filled a river full of logs around here around 1894, which I think is a decline. 1894. Alright. Let's have a look. I don't like that bicycle trail. It's too loopy. Oh yeah, here's the overlook. Wow, you can really overlook this town. That's pretty cool. Have a nice overlook of the town. Menominee Range. Oh, scared a deer. It's kind of, I don't know, it's sturdy. Iron ore. That's what they found here. Steel production. Alright, Minnesota's pretty well known for iron. And also Michigan, not Wisconsin so much for some reason. Maybe they designated Wisconsin as more farmland. So here I brought my light because I thought I was going to be walking into a cave. So I guess I'm heading back now. It's just a little bit of looking. All those bicycle jumps look way too dangerous for me. They got some real big jumps and bumps on this bicycle trail. Yeah, a ramp there. Oh my God, what a drop. No, thank you. People who really want to ruin their bikes. And then from the back cave road, They got this sign. They don't want anybody on this road. I don't know what it leads to exactly. It looks nice. And I'm guessing because it's a private road, that's why they set up the fire numbers like this. They're just all splattered together. Britting TWP. But I don't see any mailboxes, so what's the point? I didn't see that purple house before. Oh, that's a part of the... Wait, no, I never seen that thing. It wasn't visible from the road. Oh, purple house over here. Tree planting area. I just wanted to get a look at this. They got something to read. Oh, they're a part of the radio. Wow, the line goes all the way over there. Thank our sponsors. Okay. Small skunk. Radio frequencies. Alright. I can hear it humming in there. Alright. So a skunk lives around here and it supports that radio tower. Just heading back. Ooh, that's downhill. Ooh, yeah, look at these crazy ramps. Look at it, up, down, up, down. It's a roller coaster. That's too much for me. This is another radio tower, and there's 2 deer, 3 deer. All right. I don't think I'd take a right. I think a right up here. It's all downhill from here. And I'll do it too. I'll take it. Yeah. Ooh, what is that? All right. Should be the straightaway. Straight down. Very steep. Don't need to pedal at all. Well, I guess I took the back road up here. I didn't take this way going up. Yeah, the weather feels so great. After those 2 or 3 days of super hot weather, 3 days, it's just been, this has been a relief. Oh great, it gets even steeper. And I have to stop right at the bottom. Uh-oh. Yeah, brakes aren't great. There's the library on the right. All right. They gotta stop though. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty easy. All right. Yeah. Alright, I paid 12 bucks at Walmart for this little pan thing. Try to toast bread this way. Since I can't find that camp toaster, I didn't want to buy a full pan. I was debating on what to buy exactly. And I'm glad I avoided the electric toaster, because this can be an electric toaster. Especially using this pan. This pan might actually be what I'm looking for. I don't like non-stick exactly, but I'll give it a try maybe with the eggs. But I want to toast the bread first. It really slides easy because of the non-stick. And it's warming up, and it's I tried some kind of camp pan that's very thin, and the bread was burning kind of quickly. But this aluminum provides more even heat, so the bread shouldn't be as quick to burn, give more of an even toasting. And this little thing doesn't take up as much space as a pan. I didn't like that big handle hanging off the pan. That's one thing that I wanted to avoid, and now I go back in this section and see this little pan thing, and there's no major handles, so I like what I see.